What's up, peoples? This is my live stream called Operation 2026 Border Collie. And it's a plan of action rescue operation for 2026. But I'm not really interested in waiting until 2026. I'm just like setting it up so we could have talking points. So, uh, yeah, Operation Border Collie, right? It's in, what is that? Inspiration of the dog called a Border Collie. And a Border Collie is a sheepdog, and they're good on the farms, and they just go round up the cattle and the sheep or whatever and steer them back inside. So, yeah, I am rounding up all the idiots that's responsible for all these damages that happen, and I am looking for all the violations that they committed and all the crimes they committed. Um, yeah, so if you look in the description box, there is a number one. There's 4 links. So the first one is a link to Dr. Laura Valentina. And she is talking about how Trump and them, they switched the law to where the age of consent is 14 years of age. So that right there, that means Trump fucked a 14-year-old, right? Because he's always trying to save his own ass. So, what's crazy is we have like, what is that, a Hail Mary? Because we could start accusing Trump of having sex with 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, and ain't shit he could do about it, because his defense is gonna be like, he only had sex with 14-year-olds, which is admitting his guilt, right? So that is what that first link is about. There's 2 more. One is called 50 Shades of Underage Gray. So it's kind of based on the movie 50 Shades of Gray, but not really, because it's Trump, the GOP, them changing the laws to allow themselves to have sex with 14-year-olds, and 50 Shades of Gray, which is that freaky shit. So these people want to get other people's kids, right, without the parents' permission, and basically spank them sexually and whatever else they do. Oh, the links, you got to look at the links in the description. There's a doctor named Dr. Laura Valentina, and she just posted a video, and she said that Trump and the GOP, Republicans, conservatives, just switched the age of consent from like 16 years of age in the weird pedo states down to 14. So y'all need to check that out. So, yeah, I went over the 50 Shades of Gray, right? And now there's one where I talked about, oh, I'm so confused. So there's another link in the description, and that's another short video I did. And there's like 3 psychological aspects or dynamics to what Trump is doing. So the first one is, it's like, ha, Trump, you fuck little kids. And then the next one is, ew, Trump, you fuck little kids. And then it's like, what about the kids? And then it's like, Trump fucks little kids. So those are 3 emotional spectrums, and there's like PTSD within that. And we got to get the psychologists to basically steer the world in the right direction and help people out with this weird president, the Mr. Pedophile president, sir. Yeah. So they got to like fix this shit. So it's wrong what they're doing. And the last video, oh, it's Border Collie. So it's a short video. It's just a blank screen. And in the description links, what I'm doing is I'm putting all the names and YouTubers that needs to be in jail, like criminal charges needs to be filed against all of them, and people will be able to sue them for damages because it's a civil liability issue. So, yeah, this is what this is about, this rant. And now I'm going to go into fixing. What's up, Rectum? I'm going to go into fixing the mass transit with this live stream. So, all cities and all countries, I'm doing a full currency reset. So, FEMA is going to have priority authority over all countries. So, we're going to set up FEMA operations, and we're going to set up FEMA operations, and we're going to identify the person in charge for every single country on coastal areas and also in every single country. So we're going to put a person in charge. And what we're going to do is we're going to announce that all of the mass transit systems, they have to run 24/7. So in some cities, they shut down for at 1 or 2 a.m. and then they start back up at 5 a.m. And we don't want that anymore. We want round the clock mass transit everywhere in every country. So we're going to set up the city codes for every single country in all the cities, and we're going to mandate it. And then once we do that, we are going to identify how many buses we need and how many buses we can refurbish and get back on the streets. And then we're going to place orders for parts from the industrial sector for brand new buses for the next 50 years, and also all the parts for the next for all of the fleets in all the countries. So once we get that number, we're going to start breaking it down and starting the manufacturing and expansion, because this is for all the countries, so it's massive GDP expansion. And yeah, so all the money's going to be the same. There's not going to be any poverty, and we're getting rid of global hunger. So that's what I'm setting up. I got 2 people in here. I'm gonna go through the comments real quick. Brother Brett said, "What the fuck you talking about? A lot of stuff." David says, "USA number 2, China number 1." Somebody, Japan number 100. Somebody says, "God bless you." Hey, ESP man. I guess that's telepathic powers, maybe? I don't know. Rectum says something silly. Also says hi. All right, y'all. I'm wrapping up this live stream. That's it for the questions, comments. EJ Wiley is out. Gotta go.